Wizard 101 has been around for 15 years and has been receiving new updates and expansions throughout that entire lifespan. But is it possible to beat all 15 years worth of content without dying once? That's the question I've set out to answer, and today I'll be going up against the monstrously difficult dungeon of Mirror Lake, where if I die, I'll delete my character and end the series with this video. Mirror Lake is a unique dungeon as of this point in the game, and that's part of what makes it so deadly. It's home to 3 total 4v1 boss fights, all of which being extremely difficult, with the final one being especially dangerous if you don't plan ahead. Thankfully though, the first boss fight serves as a pretty easy warm-up. A single storm boss by the name of TCC Snake Tail. He's one of Morganth, the main villain's direct subordinates, and he's been pestering us throughout the entire world of Safaria. With powerful spells like Triton, Wild Bolt, and Leviathan, he can cut my health down in seconds if he procs a timely crit. He does possess a stunning spell in Stormlord on top of those haymakers, which, as the name implies, renders me unable to cast any spells of my following turn. This definition will be important later, I promise, but first let's get through the opening act. TC Snake Tail in the building. He's going first, not cool. Scarecrow, yeah, they're getting the big guns out. He dropping the Triton, that's fine. Shield's gonna topple that up. Oh, I definitely can feint this guy now. Oh, God. Feint still be scaring me. I'm not gonna lie. I'll use this life blade. That's 2 up. Feint's on that guy, CC, and I can just blast him. But Daddy's home and he's cleaning up. He's here to clean up the mess. And hey, that's the easy one out of the way. Listen, I called CC an opening act and a warm-up for a reason. He was easy to beat. As we delve deeper and deeper into Mirror Lake, though, our fights are only going to get harder. With CC out of the picture, we can continue to trek further through the dungeon, with the goal of stopping Morganth from unlocking her deck of shadows and regaining her full power. Decades ago, Morganth used to rule Zafaria with an iron fist, using it as a base of operations for her spiral-wide cult. However, thanks to the efforts of the Council of Light, the Spirals form the Avengers, except they do literally nothing ever, her deck was sealed at the bottom of this lake, locked away for centuries. So why are we solving this problem instead of the council of powerful duelists who've experienced locking this thing away before? I have absolutely no idea. This world story is a mess. I've given up hope at this point. Once we catch up with Morganth, she hits us with an offer we can't refuse. Join her, take over the spiral, unlimited power, yada yada. Obviously we do refuse because she's, let's face it, fucking insane. And judging by those 4 ancient Safarian ghosts she summoned, she wasn't a fan of our answer. Yep, time for our real first boss fight in our first 4v1. 4v1s in this game are some of the hardest boss fights you'll come across. 4 bosses slinging spells at me all at once is not easy to deal with, especially when they're all hard-hitting bosses like this bunch. Each one of them are dangerous in their own right, but I have a strategy to help me weather the 4v1 storm. The combo of Regenerate, a massive overtime heal, and Fortify, which increases my spell resistance by 15% for 4 turns, is enough to turn my character into a damage-absorbing juggernaut, and hopefully enough to push me over the line in this fight. Pray for first. God, we need a first here. Going first would be so huge. I'll take that. I want to Fortify here. That's what I want to see. But yeah, the strat I think is just gonna be play the fucking long game. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Orthrus, he used all his pips. I'm not mad at that at all. And what's this guy gonna do? Okay, he's gonna keep all his pips, which does suck, but whatever. I think I'm gonna put up a heal like instantly because Ice Guy could stun, because Myth Guy could stun. I think it is probably my best move to do that. A crew would be nice. I don't think it's necessary. That's what I'm talking about. And I think now we should be safe. Now, if he myth imps, then I'll really jump off a building. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got a great hand of blades here. Only charms can save you now. Oh, no. Oh, I love when a boss's cheat is just like, do what you're gonna do anyway. So this doesn't do anything. Like, oh, you better make sure you blade to get rid of this cheat. What an inconvenience. I can't. Oh, these guys are starting to build up pips again. He's naturaling. Oh, so huge. Because now he can't earthquake me. Now he can't earthquake me. Big day. What a blunder. Oh, that does suck though. That gives me less time to get my blades up. Hits are in the hand now, which is cool. We'll see what happens though. If I can get away with a pierce, I will use it to get that shield out the way. All right, I'm gonna get 1 more blade down and then probably just rip it unless Myth Guy does some stupid shit. Okay, I should be able to get 1 more blade up. Let's get this 45er on. Yeah, I'm only gonna have time to get 3 blades up. Forest Lord. That'll do a lot if it crits, but I'm at full health right now, so I'm not too stressed about it. And now, barring I don't fizzle. Oh wait, the Myth Guy. Am I flying too close to the sun? I don't think I am. He doesn't have earthquake pips. His shield can go away forever. And now I should be just good to let it rip. 3 blades up. Forest Lord is a big guy. He's a big deal around here. Crit's huge. I needed that crit. The first 3 with the weakest health are guaranteed to die, but I think this just killed them all actually. I'll take that one. Hey, I'd say that defensive combo worked pretty well, don't you think? Definitely gonna be sticking with that for the next couple boss fights because they don't get any easier. As we trudge further into Morganth's former hideout, a pretty familiar enemy is packed around this room. Yeah, remember those bug Goliath bosses we've been fighting throughout Safaria? There's dozens of them encapsulated in stone, sealed away centuries ago by the Council of Light, presumably. Poor bugs have already cracked out of their stony prisons, and they're all obnoxious ice bosses casting typical ice boss spells. Loads of stuns, shields, fun, the whole works, really. All four of them are gonna be spamming away, so I'll be employing the same strat I used for the last 4v1 boss fight. First again. Fortify again to start. Don't let them all being ice deceive you. This boss fight does suck ass. I might be able to actually get away with a blade here. The thing is, of all of them being ice, is none of them hit like super hard. They stun a lot, which sucks, but they don't hit ridiculously hard. Even with crits, because my ice crit block is so high, they do have a lot of pips though. Yeah, I'm gonna start with a regen. Crit, again, I don't think I need it at this point, but I'm not gonna say no. Again, a lot of stuns. You don't wanna be caught off guard by those. God, they're using some ice spells, all right. They're kind of just spamming all of them into really weird low pip spells slowly over time, which is just a bizarre strategy. So I guess, hey, blades, huh? Let's get some blades in here. Another ice kraken, like what's going through your mind? What's going through that little noggin of his? I think that guy has fizzled like 3 times. I think that's that guy. He's still got like 10 pips. Bro has not hit once. You know, some people never miss. That dude just never hits. Another blade up. This might be worth hitting, to be honest, because I don't know when they'll shield and whatnot, so it might just be worth hitting with 3, but I also am tempted to wait for 4. I'm not 100% sure on what I'll do there. Another blizzard. Oh my god. I'm like disappointed in them. You know what? I got a good feeling about just ripping this one. If it crits, it's huge. If it doesn't crit, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I like that, but am I gonna like this? I'm not gonna like it. I killed one of them. I guess that's something. All right, it's gonna take another one. You killed the guy who fizzled 3 times. He's having a terrible day. He's having a horrible day. Still none of them have pips because they haven't saved up for anything at all. Finally a stun. I'm almost happy for him. And this guy fucking, this is crazy. This is crazy, dude. Guess I'll just start blading up, huh? I might wait for 2, but 1 blade might just do the job as well. That's what I was looking for. Blade number 2, and then I'll hit again next turn. The tower shield guy will probably live, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. Crit, 2 blades. This guy will live. The other 2 I think should die if all goes to plan. Oh no, the other guy died too? Hey, all right, that was a good idea. You know what? Hey, it worked out. With the beetles taken down, we finally catch up to Morganth, who, to the surprise of probably nobody, got her deck of shadows back. I mean, we did just drop back-to-back 4v1 boss fights, so she had plenty of time to figure it out. Regardless, now that she's back to full power, she doesn't need to be here anymore. She got what she wanted, accomplished her goal, so she just heads on out of Mirror Lake and leaves us with a parting gift. 4 Storm School spiders that are all bosses and all hit like trucks. Under normal circumstances, this would easily be the toughest fight of the dungeon, and it still may be. But since all 4 bosses in this fight only have storm hits, I can employ a little strategy called setting. Now, setting for a boss is really simple. You go to the bazaar, you buy gear with as much storm resistance as you can get, or whatever respective school you're trying to take it for, put it on, and that's it. Preparation is key, and in a run like this where 1 death ends the series, I need to use all the cheese I can when the opportunity presents itself. Let's see how well this setting strategy works out for me. And we're going first again. I swear I'm not bribing anybody at King's Isle. No under the table shenanigans going on here at this enterprise. Fortify first turn again. That bumps my storm res probably around like 80%. Let's see how much this storm res gear set impacts my resistance in real time. 200 damage. That's like a 600 damage base spell. Let's see another one. A crit bolt. Hit low end, 0 damage. Stormlord does suck because now I'm stunned and that sucks. How much is it doing though, damage-wise? 200. This gear set is the real deal. With a heal up, I will probably never die. Probably. Keyword probably. Regenerate, I want to get this up because with this regenerate, with this storm res set gear, and with this fortify, we're back in the building. It's gonna be really hard to kill me. It's gonna be really hard to kill me. And I think now we're honestly, aside from Leviathans, which do get rid of blades, I believe, we're safe to start setting up at least a little bit here. Bam, TC blade, down. He's gonna fizzle. I kind of wish he hit whatever he was cooking, but that's fine. He's gonna natural attack just to make sure he never gets pips again in his life, which I'm not mad at. Let's get a spear blade going. Oh, I do need to get another fortify up. I forgot about that. Damn. I'm assuming that was a high-end bolt. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was. There's the fortify. I want to get that up soon, too. With the fortify refreshed, we're back into prime tanking position. Is this the gear blade or the pet blade? I don't really remember. Oh, this is the Colonel Peanut blade. Even Colonel Peanut want to get in on this action. No Stormlord, thank God. Do I dare go for the hit? I think this just ends it, right? Let's just let it ride. Let's just see what happens. Let's just get it done. Crit goes through. I guess I don't have that much damage, to be fair. Let's see how much it's doing. I think it kills 2 of them. That's fine. That's fine. I can live with that. One more follow-up should easily do the job on these guys. Well, I'm getting stunned. I have to save up pips anyway, so you've really done nothing here. Well, I think this will just do it, huh? Forest Lord's going down. It seems to me like the run's gonna live another day. See how easy that was? That was a good demonstration of how important it can be to prep ahead of tough fights. Succumbing to the power of cheese, the final bosses of this world go out with a whimper, but even though Zafaria is temporarily safe, we didn't accomplish our primary objective of stopping Morganthe from unlocking her deck of shadows. After reconvening with Ambrose and discussing what went down at Mirror Lake, he decides it's time for us to learn more about the Council of Light and meet up with the great King Artorias. Watch the full die+delete series here if you enjoyed, and next time we'll begin our adventure in my personal favorite Arc 2 world, Avalon, and hopefully not die trying. As always, see you guys then.